everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having an awesome start to your day wherever you may be. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I truly appreciate your support. We are here to do a reading on the summertime. Yay, it's summer. Summer has arrived. The summer solstice was past weekend, and I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, as they say. This is a reading that is for the collective, so it is a general reading. If it resonates, please claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. Perhaps consider coming back in a little while, and it may resonate more for you then. We've got the Green Witch Oracle and the Herb Crafter Tarot, which I am very excited to break out for the summertime. It's a lovely deck. You'll see as we proceed. So the summertime. In many spiritual traditions, summer is associated with renewal, abundance, and growth. It's the time when we celebrate the peak of light, that intense energy of sunlight and growth. We can see the gardens, the flowers, the vegetables, the fruits growing. Everything seems to come alive. At the same time, we also reflect on our personal growth and transformation. Summer's warmth and long days can inspire a sense of joy and positivity within each of us, and a connection to the outside world, as we all have a tendency to spend more time outside in the warmer months of the summer. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a spread that I created a long time ago called Summer Vibes. We're going to pull out 5 cards from the Green Witch Oracle. We'll reveal them, and then we'll pull the tarot for more information. So while I've got your attention, while I shuffle and spread these out, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, make sure that your bell notification is on, and of course, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All of those things are important to this channel and really help the algorithm. Let me just move these over so they're in view. And here we go. So the first card up is the V in Vibes. This is our vision, right? This is what we are sort of hoping for energetically this summer. This is our sort of shared aspirations, any new directions that we might be thinking about going in or heading in. And we've got this strawberry and agreement. Our next card is the Eye, which is for insight and inspiration. And what we're doing with this energy is we're looking for innovative ideas, right, that are going to help us create fresh perspectives. You know, what's igniting us? Where's that spark? And we've got the peppermint and success. The next card is the Bee, right? This is our best foot forward. How do we make this plan happen, right? How can we forge forward with success on our mind? This is about our action and our approaches. And we've got the orange and energy. The next card is E for our experience. This card is highlighting how we collectively can harness that joy and growth that we talked about in this spiritual meaning of summertime. And we've got the tomato and love. And our last card is a message from Spirit. I want you to consider this like a whisper on a summer's breeze, right? You ever sat out at nighttime and just looked up at the skies and looked at the stars and really took in that energy, allowed yourself to sort of drift in thought? That's that summer breeze I'm talking about. And we've got passion with the beetroot. So what we're seeing for our summer vibes, and of course, remember this is collectively, is that we've made an agreement, right? There is this sense of a decision that has been made, that I am determined that I'm going to do this, right? I've set myself a goal. I'm manifesting that I'm going to be successful. And I'm going to use that goal and the manifestation of I will be successful to embrace and bring about the energy to embrace the summer. And all of that beautiful energy here sums up this passion. And I love that. It's like you are setting yourself up to put your best foot forward, right? To make whatever you decide to do this summer be the best that it can possibly be. This seems very intentional. It doesn't necessarily need to be a big thing. It could be something very seemingly insignificant. Maybe you want to go for a walk every day. Maybe you want to, host barbecues in your backyard. Maybe you want to plant a vegetable garden or start a herb garden. Maybe you just want to relax a little bit more. Whatever it is, you are determined and invested in it. And isn't that what the best made plans sort of spring from? All right. Let's see if we can get any more information from the tarot. Anything else to add to this beautiful message about how we are going to embrace the energy of the summer. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about the energy for the summer? Oh, the first card is popping out. Second card comes flying out. All right, so first we've got the Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands, right? So I love the energy of the Nine of Wands. This is an energy of being a little bit resilient, a little bit resistant, but a whole lot determined, right? Some would say that this is when you need to sort of put boundaries up and protect yourself. I think in this case, the Nine of Wands represents how we're going to approach this. We need to take time to make a significant and important change in our lives. This energy that is up here seems very important, as I said. And because this energy is important, I think that's why the Nine of Wands is coming out, right? So in other words, if we were to sit down and make a list of all the things that we wanted to do, we would be like, oh, whatever, I'll do it on next Tuesday when I have 5 free minutes. This feels different. This feels like, you know what? I'm putting myself at the first of the list, right at the top. This needs to happen, and I'm going to make the time for it. So there's that determination behind it, right? The next card that came out is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about traditions and beliefs. It's about, like your soul tribe and that connectedness. And so, again, there's this underlying, there's almost like a feeling of something's missing in my life. And so I'm dedicated to following this through. Like I'm trying to find the last piece of the puzzle, if you will. We've got the King of Swords, the dedication, the analytical, the logical, the thoughtful. And again, that determination. And we have the Strength card. Aren't these pictures gorgeous? The artwork is stunning. The Strength card is your inner perseverance. It is your inner core strength. It's the super cape that you have to put on every once in a while to show yourself, as well as maybe others, who you are, what you're made out of. And our last card is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There is this element of well thought out, taking inspired action kind of vibe to this. It's needed. It's necessary. You know it. You want it. And you are determined, and no one's going to move you off of that sort of position that, like, I'm doing this, come heck or high water, I'll figure it out. That's what this feels like. So it's not intense other than the passion behind it. That feels intense, but in a really positive, loving, progressive, transformative, if you will, way. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Earth. This change, this new sort of refound vigor, if you will, is going to allow you to create that stable foundation that perhaps you've been looking for or that you've been searching for. It's going to make you feel like both of your feet are firmly planted on the ground. That's the goal. What an awesome inspirational reading for the summertime. I hope that you have a fabulous day, a fabulous week, fabulous weekend. And I hope you embrace this energy of the summertime and do something significant that makes you feel absolutely phenomenal. Awesome reading. Thank you so much again for spending part of your day with me. I truly, truly and grateful for your support. Until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Bye for now.